Cypher PK Cup. I already watched a little bit of it. This is on Twitch on Cypher PK, so I'll be commentating against Cypher. So we're gonna watch the best clips from Cypher PK Cup. So hope you guys enjoy, like it, and please ignore the background noise. I'm so sorry for the background noise coming through my TV. So yeah, give me one sec. I'll go in my room and try. Okay, so we're here. Let's just see what's going on. Okay, this is the second round. The first round was won by Unknown Army's team. Yeah, this is the second round, and they're only allowed to use like the bows and arrows and cuttlefish and stuff. They're not allowed to use actual weapons. They can use bows and arrows. So yeah, this is gonna be tough. I'm looking at River Sun's team right now. Play. Okay, okay. You got the Juicy's River Sun. It looks like he doesn't have a crafted bow, so it's gonna be really hard for him going into the second game. Like if he had like another type of bow, it might have been easier. Let's just see. Let's just see. Okay, he's being knocked down by some other teams. This is looking spicy. This is just looking spicy. Oof. I really don't know who's gonna win this tourney. I'm really hoping a good trio does. Just hoping for some good trio to win this. Okay, we're watching right now Macwood. Okay. Macwood is doing actually great in this. This okay, there's gonna be kind of lag, so I'm gonna have to reduce like the quality of the video. So sorry. I'm gonna make it into watchable while streaming itself. Make this gonna be a really good stream quality. Okay, now we're gonna again watching Riverson. Last time his team got broke down. Let's see what she's doing. Again broke. Second time. This is the second time Riverson's team has been broke down. Oh, I think these kids are having a hard time. Okay, they're being pushed by Macwood's team. I don't know what their plan here is too. Okay, he's taking damage by his own bow. And yeah. So yeah guys, let's see what he's doing here. Okay. So as I can see, oh my god, is he gonna eat that top? Yeah, he did. He had to eat it. I thought he was gonna keep it and just use it as the sting bow. Oh, he already has a sting bow, never mind. Okay. I'm just watching Macwood play here. As you can see, he's making some great anonymous split plays. We can expect who's gonna win this round. But I hope someone else wins against Unknown Army. Bro, Unknown Army won the last round. So yeah, it was kinda good. Everyone had to land on top of a tower and just jump off. And Unknown Army landed so late and he jumped off at the end and he got the victory royale. Okay, here we're watching Unknown Army's team. I Let's just see what unknowns can do. Okay, Storm Surge has started. Oh my god, this is gonna be the hardest tourney of all. Okay, we're watching Rubix. Rubix is doing really great here in the tourney. Rubix is trying to get some great shots. Nice. I really expected that from him. Nice from some pro player. He's a pro content creator. Like Cypher PK, it's himself. We're watching Stretch. Liquid Stretch, so we don't know what's gonna happen here. Oh my god. It looks like it's coming down to the wire. Everyone's trying to take damage, and we're watching one a happier habit, and it looks like It's coming down to the wire. I don't want to turn up the quality of the video too much because it's gonna start lagging again. Let's see if it lags. If it does, then we just turn it. It's done 480p. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's what we need. Now where's it? As you can see, I'm watching it on the Cypher PK channel. Happier habit. Yeah, it's kind of lagging for me. It's kind of really bad. I need a 60 FPS plus this. Okay, we're watching his team do good. Happier habits. Okay, he pickaxed someone. He's dead here. He's dead. He's dead. Okay. He died to no fall someone. Okay, we're back watching Rubik's. I just wish. Okay, he took fall damage. He's about to die here. Everyone's just trying to win the game as of right now. IDK. Okay, it's gone to a pickaxe battle. Scented. Watching one of Scented. Okay, they're trying to knock down the top team in the top place. Okay. I think he's gonna die. Yeah, his team is dead here. Until his teammates have whoppers and stuff to keep them alive. This is looking kind of really bad for their team. I'm gonna turn on the camera. Okay, this is coming down to the wire. We don't know what's going on. So yeah, yo. So this came really down to the wire. As of right now, it is on the wire. We gotta keep on watching what's gonna happen. Okay. That was good. Now we're gonna hear Cypher talk. Let me just turn the volume up by a notch. I love seeing them coordinate with pickaxes. They knew that was the guaranteed damage, and they both pickaxed at the same time without phenomenal breakdown there and call from Cypher PK. This is your trial. Did you expect it to go down like this for a bow only? I fully expected it to be super stacked teams. Of course, still played very safe and trying to pick up eliminations in the moving zones. As long as you kept moving, you were not stuck in the stink or flames. You stayed alive a lot longer, and you saw a lot of players pick up eliminations just from getting tagged, and other players going down in the storm. But I love to see the storm play. I love to see the pickaxe plays come in. Decent bow shots were hit for sure. That was fun. That was fun, and that was the bow only round. You got some more rounds coming in. Every round is going to be different. It's time to get rounds. Oh yeah, and let's go ahead and see what's going to be round 3. We already got 2 rounds in the books. If you're first or your last and ball hunter, y'all talk about it in the chat. We'll be right back after this break. Don't you go anywhere. Okay, guys. So the Cyber PK Cup is happening right now, and for the best experience, I have to put it at 480p. I'm so sorry. Like I can't put it at 60 FPS. Actually, we'll try to keep it like that. Dang, this is gonna go down to a wire. I just don't know who's gonna win the Cyber PK trials. Twitch con. I just hope that it's some cracked out, super good team. If I would choose anyone to win, it's going to be Nick 30 or some memer team. Next, some memer team. For now, I'm gonna keep it at 180. Please just ignore the quality for right now. Okay, they're back after the.
We already got 2 rounds in the books. If you're first or you're last and Bow Hunter, y'all talk about it in the chat. We'll be right back after this break. Don't you go anywhere.
Okay, I gotta reload the site because it's lagging, kind of. As you can see, I might stop sharing my screen and reshare, yeah, if it keeps on lagging. So let's just wait here, wait here, wait here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and share it again once you can see. Oh my god, don't one shot. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there's 30 seconds left. There's literally 30 seconds left. Oh my. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for now and pause my. Okay, I'm not gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna try to like. Oh my god. Shh. I'm gonna try to share my screen again. If this works out perfectly, it was going good. Why the hell did I have to talk with the settings? Yeah, I literally did not have to touch the setting. I could have gone 480p. Yeah, I can go 480p and still have great. Okay, it's still loading. As you can see, the settings. I'm gonna have to go back on Twitch. Okay, I'm back on Twitch, loading up Cypher PK stream. Let's see what's the next challenge is. Cypher is right now currently live, so if you guys want to check him out, you can do it on your own. Watch it there, but I recommend you stay on my stream. Just don't go anywhere, please. I'm gonna have to put it to 720p. Okay, so the next challenge is. Let's see.
From Rubik's. I almost, but hey, it was the Sky-based team that were able to come up on top and get the victory Royale Cypher.
Yeah, it's working. So I'm gonna share my application tab.
There were so many different ways. Hey, look at that great shot. If you headshot on Riverside taking him out, some good shots from the top as well as some pickaxe plays right here. The coordinated pickaxe at the very end was beautiful to see. Man and his team, of course, making it to end game. You know, you not surprised there. Not surprised to see them there. Maybe with the pop-off win, you can see how happy he was to see his victory royale. You know what? Shouts to these teams right there, because most of the time when I do a sky base, that's it. I'm done. I break my ankles and I'm out. But they were able to pull it off from doing an unsuccessful sky base. But Cypher, I would really wish that sky base worked. I would.
Yeah, I wanted to see the sky base as well, guys.
That's why they won. They got the good fortune of attempting to do a sky base in the Cypher League trials, and they ended up still clutching the win. That's why they won. So we'll see if some other teams come up with some interesting strategies. Yeah, I think if you were going to execute in a sky base type in this format, you would have to do it a lot further away from that end zone, because you know more than anything, in sky bases in this season, you could see it from clear state. You would have to start way back and be at a place where, like you kind of mentioned, where not necessarily where arrows can hit, but where you're just untouchable way up there. For sure, for sure. The arrows can still take you down. I think it was a smart attempt, good strategy. Um, but yeah, the bow hunter played out really well, and some players picked up a lot of eliminations. I'm hearing, you know, we're still getting in the final results, but I'm hearing some people picked up 8 eliminations on their own in that round. So a lot of damage could be put out there, and if you get those points, that's going to really set you up for success for the rest of the tournament. I cannot wait to see what all the content creators and pros make from the Cypher PK trials. I think there's going to be so many awesome highlights, so many awesome comms happening all over the place, and wherever you see
I guess the shenanigans from our caster trio of Shayo, Bala, and Monster D Face, who had a shot. They did really well. I think zones were, let's just say zones were unfair to them. I'll put that out there. Zones were unfair to them. But any other trio surprised you in round two that were still in the fight at in game?
I love seeing Riverson and Noah go at it. I like that they were stacking the gas canisters. Definitely an underrated trio in regards to the trios that we mentioned in the beginning. They will for sure have some good plays going in. I think they had the right mindset going into it.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and take a look at our first standings of the day. Now, let's see who was able to come out on top. We talked about all the elims. It is Team Rubik's who were able to walk away with the victory royale and the first spot so far with 16 limbs and 14
Oh,
total points. In second place, EMAD
that's
Team B
team
had 9 limbs and
team
14
United.
points. Top of the top right now, the
Nate
tiebreaker
Hill.
being the victory royale. And Nate Hill seems to have 60 limbs with 11 points total. And take a look at the rest of
I know
the
Rambus team is not here.
Macworld's team. Only
Even
two
he did really
limbs and
good.
2 points there.
I mean, it looks like they still, this is
Macwood's team is
after their
doing good.
-5. Are they positive two now? After the round two, so it looks like they're making a comeback. Considering they started off the tournament in dead last place after round one, to see them in the top 11, it's great to see. Rangers team picking up 8 eliminations as well, really really good. Hippie, Noah, all those teams doing extremely well. I wonder what's going on with Team Nizar PK, my brothers. Uh, you know,
Macwood's team is
no
actually
points,
doing really good.
no points for the caster team as well. Masadife, Shayo, and Vala not picking up any points yet. This is only round two. They still have a few more rounds to go. So we'll see if they end up sticking to their word and making the top three.
0 points. 0 points. Come on. I mean, at least we know that you could, jump off Locky's lighthouse. I mean, we get that. But you need to get some points on the board. You don't want to walk away with a big old goose egg. But hey, there's plenty of opportunities, as you mentioned as well. You tease, Cypher, that there is a comeback round in the future. So, so that's some more opportunities to move up the leaderboard. But for now, let's go ahead and talk about round three. What is the format for this round, Cypher?
I'm
Round
really
three,
excited to see.
classic Fortnite challenge. You cannot jump. Players must unbind their jump key or rebind it to a button they're not going to click because you still need to jump out of the battle bus. Then they're going to play out the rest of the match like a standard Fortnite match. You just can't use your jump. You got to crank some 90s without jumping, which is possible. You got to tarp without jumping. And if by chance you accidentally jump, your points will be invalidated for this round. So you need to make sure, you unbind your jump key and bind it to a button just so that you can jump out of the battle bus. And you
Okay,
might
so no
accidentally press
jumping.
that button, or you might cost your team some points.
Man, this is going to be hilarious to watch, I would say. I had this
Okay, now pro players have got this in the bag because pro players they're gonna be able to win just without jumping.
If you can't jump in, it is the scariest thing when you cannot do that. That is something that it gets you in rhythm. When you make your rotations, you're jumping so you won't get tagged. And at the same time, the only stipulation is you can't jump. So all the weapons and everything else has been fully unlocked, Cypher.
Yeah, you can use whatever you want. You can use whatever strategy you want to win, to pick up eliminations. I think
Mm,
some of the pro teams will still have a really good time here
same.
doing their normal play. Hopefully, jumping doesn't jeopardize their play too much because they won't be able to do it. And some people might end up falling to their death because of the no jump. Some people might get stuck in the storm and be unable to move around. It's really going to limit your movement. I've done this challenge a few times in my Fortnite career, so I'm kind of experienced. But some people have never attempted something like this, so we'll see how it messes with their gameplay.
Okay. So what's the strat then? What's the secret? What's the secret sauce?
I think the secret is to almost play like a bot. You gotta tone down your movement, and you gotta rely a lot on your accuracy and your ability to shoot back. You're not gonna be able to really
True,
crank
true.
above their head as easily. A lot of box fight plays, a lot of limited movements, and good edits will win you fights. Of course, tarping, you're still gonna want to tunnel into the moving zones. You still want to make sure you're playing your typical Fortnite. Um, but when it comes down to it, you get stuck, in between a rock and a
teams is able to make this adjustment on the fly. We've already had the first or last. We've already had a bow only in the bow hunter round, and now we have no jump. So make sure if you're competing and you're watching right now to unbind it, you do not want to be disqualified or get some negative points heading your way. And at the same time, as we have a lot of observers watching, for those of you at home wondering if that's going to be possible, please watch it. We see everything. We're definitely waiting on a couple more teams to get inside the battle bus. It does take some time
Yeah.
to find. No doubt, there's people like, Cypher, come on, man, no jumping. What do you mean? What's next? You're going to have us turn off turbo building?
That might have a good option as well. You never know; it might show up. I think some of these players,
Imagine no turbo building. I mean, no building itself.
run-of-the-mill tournament, and they're surprised. They're surprised some of these rounds. But I think the team that can jump and do the best strategy will win. I think Fortnite has always been about adapting to nonstop changes and updates. Fortnite's always updating, always bringing in new things, new weapons, map changes. It's a game that's constantly evolving. So hopefully these players are kind of built for this kind of tournament.
Now, hopefully players are a little built different. I mean, no jumping. I wish there was this low ground warriors everywhere. Limited builds up. Wish we had the power to do that because that would be in my wheelhouse. So we're definitely going to get this going and make sure everyone's unbind their jump. And I would think the strategy would be just to play for center as much as possible. Get there early, maybe get a vehicle. You just chill and vibe out, coast your way into an in-game. We already saw Storm Surge being a factor, showing up just a little bit there. And I know this is not a full 100-player lobby, but at the same time, getting into those 50 to 30 threshold will be a factor. And it's always deadly facing that 30 players threshold there for that Storm Surge Cypher.
Yeah, because that usually happens during moving circle. You're already in shambles. You're already, have a lot of moving parts, and having to worry about damage output during that moment can be scary. Like I've gone down in moving circles because of Storm Surge. It's the worst feeling because you feel like I've made it all the way here to the end. Now I got this storm attacking me. I need to move quick. I need to do something. So I think we will see a little bit storm surge in moving circles here because players might be a little less aggressive due to their maybe inability to jump. It might make them not want to play as aggressive as they usually do.
We'll see, and all the shenanigans will unfold. And let us know on social media, wherever you are, or in the chat in the Sypher PK channel here, what has so far been your favorite moments of the Sypher PK trials. Don't forget to clip and all those kinds of things, and that is going to definitely help the vibe go up, because that's what it's all about. It's about these old school vibes here, and we're getting the battle plus just ready to go. Just make sure that everyone still understands these rules. We don't want anyone to miss out on any opportunities to play along in to get to the end game. Get no jumping, and I can't imagine someone who forgets, accidentally doesn't understand. It's all rhythm based. All of a sudden, you think that you can put this build or jump just to get that crank that 90, and all of a sudden you slip off your builds. It kind of reminds me of the times where all of a sudden, gravity, anti-gravity happened there to one of these competitions. So let's see how it all unfolds here. Round 3, the Sypher PK Trials featuring Fortnite, powered by Twitch Rivals. And we're on board with the winners of round 2 of the Bow Hunter, Rubik's team.
And you notice he bound his jump to the equals button. That's probably a button he will not click throughout the rest of this match. You still need to bind it so that he's actually just unbinding it completely. And that's a really smart strategy. He does not want to accidentally jump because if you do accidentally jump, you'll invalidate the points for this round. So none of it will count for your team. You gotta be careful. So I think that's the way to go about it. That's smart. He bound it so he can get out of the bus, and then he just completely unbinds it, and now he doesn't have to worry about accidentally jumping. Early game is still going to feel kind of similar for most people. You're going to have to, as you can see on the bottom left, Corpse ran towards that fence, ran straight into it, probably tried to jump, and then realized, oh, I have to break through this. So a little bit of muscle memory is going to mess up some of these players. But I think the biggest tragedy will be in the end game when you got to maneuver through a bunch of builds and tunnels. If you accidentally think you can jump and you don't, you might end up falling to your death or falling into the storm.
I really believe this is going to be Emad's, Edgy's. Early fights. Here we go. They get 30 without the ability to jump. Can he get into this box? He gets cracked, but he does.
He's got a knock on Auto PK. That is my brother. Nick 830 going against the PK family. Punisher is not. Otto is not. He gets knocked by Junior, but Junior gets thirsted. Nizar is running in now. It's Nizar versus
Guys, what's going on?
Stick the res. Nizar is
Oof.
as quickly as he can, but the res go up. I'm not even sure. 1v1 situation. If Nizar clutches up, he can reboot. But if Cultures clutches up, he will be able to reboot Nick 830 and Punisher. 1v1, and he's baiting the res. Nizar is at a health disadvantage. He only has 100 health, and he has a great makeshift. He's trying to make the play to clutch it up for the PK brothers. He's getting the elimination points at least secured by thirsting the knock player. 1v1. It's all coming down to this, Sancho.
Coming down to this action here. Going down to 50-50 block by no jumping. He has to
He
walk
can't
out.
jump. He's walking out.
He has to walk out only down to 14 HP. It's Culture going against the PK family. Knights are doing his best to hold on as much as possible. It's just looks so funny. It's like everyone has cement boots and they're able to move it. That's why Culture's able to Nick slap.
Nick's still up.
Oh,
no, he's dropping down.
Here we go.
Nick bleeds out. That's another elimination point.
Oh, no.
And Nizar goes down. That was a well-fought fight. 2 points secured, but Nick 830, Punisher, and their teammate are going to be able to come back in after this reboot and make a play for the end game. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little biased. I was rooting for my little brothers and my cousin to take it home. I think they fought really well, secured a couple elimination points. But at the end of the day, Nick 830, Punisher, and Culture are going to try to go into the end game. They got to recover real quick, loot the rest of Pleasant Park. Fortunately for them, there is an upgrade NPC here, so they might be walking out with a bunch of purple pumps. You've already got the P90. He's got the blue makeshift assault rifle, so that will be turning into a star as soon as he farms some of these cars. And they're going to be pretty stacked going into the end game.
What I would say, vertically challenged engagement right then and there. All no jumping, and Pleasant Park goes to Nick 830's team, no doubt going after that bunker chest there in the yellow house. Back to our caster trio. Our caster game of Montedeep, Shiloh, Wager, and Follow TW.
Looks like he's got a good loadout. And they're looting. They landed Colossal. I don't know if they got Colossal uncontested. The new POIs are not as contested as some of the older ones. I guess some of the players opting for familiar POIs that we might already have strategies for. So Colossal is going to be center map. It seems like they still have a bit to rotate in terms of circle, but they shouldn't be too far. They put themselves in a good spot in the middle of the map. They have all these shields to work with. If this is the game that they're going to pop off on, they've got the tools already for it.
Yeah, you're seeing they are basically splitting Colossal crops, maybe no doubt avoiding the orchard area because Alexa there is normally there, and at the same time, Montedeep taking Zay Hill to himself. But now we're going to Macwood's team out here in Craigie Cliffs. This is a great spot in the POV cycle. What do you like about landing in Craigie Cliffs? I know you landed Dirty Dots going with FNTS, but was Craigie Cliffs ever an option?
Craigie Cliffs is definitely an option. The only reason we have not landed here is actually it's such a good option. There's so many pro trio teams that land here, mainly because you get guaranteed barrels inside the main building, and that's going to help you maintain shields as you walk out. You can see he has full shield and 6 winged and 2 big pots, and all his team have minis and big pots. You also have an NPC that will upgrade your weapons for you, which is really important to try to secure the Spanish shotgun and the scars. And you have all these vehicles, and you're in a decent spot to rotate. Even though you're on the edge of the map, you've got water rotation options. You can use boats. You've got some vehicles you can use. You'll need to save one to drive down the road into surface. So this is one of the most overpowered drop spots, one of the most competitive drop spots. And some people might not realize how good of a spot it is. But the reason why players like Buck, Macro, and Unknown Army, as well as some other pro shield playing here, is because it's consistent at delivering shield and good weapons.
It looks like this team has going to make their way all the way down south. That's first zone revealed in the southern area of the Fortnite Island, and that is where you see team replays there alongside Beats and perfect tilt. And this is the same kind of option, basically the shanty town here, and of course slip back three and slowly swamps that ability to retain shield at the same time. There's a lot of opportunities for fishing spots, and this is the thing about it. It's still, you have to play Fortnite in a meta sense, Cypher, but at the same time, you can't jump.
Yeah, and it's really like in the early games you can feel comfortable, but in the heat of a fight, you can see people forget they can't jump. Like when we watch Nizar drop into that box against the trio, he felt like stuck. Like he almost stopped moving and he was confused in his box. I can't get out, and he's like slowly walking faster. When you get into a fight, you might quickly forget that not jumping. Jumping is something you do a lot in Fortnite fights, and you don't really notice that it's on until you're actually fighting. It looks like Sentis keeps getting shot at here as they're rotating into circle. There's another team in a vehicle. They might go for some hit here against Red team or some storm pads.
Guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna go to the washroom and come back. So I'll have my camera turned off.
Trailing behind him. But look how
Seen fences, we have seen ramps get in the way of our competitors because they can't jump, but still, a lot of pro teams are making some aggressive plays here. Let's see what Thieves and Replays and Tilt can do here, electing to go to the Hydro Station. So we all know they wait from their rotation going down from the Slippery Swamps to the Shanty Towns, moving their way all the way up here to the Hydro 16. So it looks like these guys are just doing all they can to get all power. And now we're taking a look. It just seems that Elixir's team and Bala, Shayo, and Monster Deface, this is the second time that they're kind of crossing paths.
Yep, they can't seem to get away from each other. Oh my God, the explosion from the truck pushes Bala nearly off the edge. And now Shayo is trying to keep Bala alive. Bala is bleeding out. The pressure is coming in. He was not expecting that truck to be such low health. And here comes the beams. It's not looking good for the Caster Squad. Nate Hill's team cleans it up from the backside.
Did you hear Shayo yell, "I can't jump"?
Oh man, that was rough. He actually, so you notice he phased through his ramp, and what he probably tried to do is he probably tried to jump up and place a ramp, And he couldn't do it. He couldn't jump. So the ramp was just phased, and he got shot through his ramp. Really uncomfortable position to be in. So if you're getting triple sprayed, you gotta like try to do the reverse ramp or figure out a different way to kind of layer some builds in front of you, because not jumping is definitely going to affect that.
Clearly, right then and out, and still
True.
0 points.
So true.
The Caster Trio doing their best
Oh
to
my
get
god.
off the mat as much as possible.
Now here we have
Just tuning in. This is the Sypher PK Trials featuring Fortnite, powered by Twitch Rivals. Each round, there's a unique challenge or unique rule set for these competitors. We had a bow-only round. We had a round where the team that wins loses 5 points. That was a quick one. And now we are entering the no jumping round. All these players had to unbind their jump, and they're playing out the rest of this match like they normally would. The only catch is they're not allowed to jump.
I got a bunch of extra. I got extra.
Now we're on board here with Elixir, Rowdy Bros,
And
and Chibin. And they had a pretty good position. I like this idea, recycling the building here to be able to maintain your mats at the same time. Though it's going to be tough, though, Sypher. We all know that if you're sitting on the north side of the circle, a lot of the server is going to come to you. And now that they pulled this zone, more people are going to finally show up. And we all know this mountain down south can cause a lot of issues. And can you imagine heading into this type of in-game situation, Sypher, and you can't jump?
I know that this is actually perfect scenario for myself and for the viewers, that there's going to be a mountain zone in the end game, because that is going to cause a lot of people to die to storm. We have a fight going on here. Eman and his team pushing.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Is this Eman and his team pushing against Reddish?
Reddish, yes.
Yep.
He's in the bush.
And they got 2 knocks already. Looking to finish the fight right here. This is a very, very deadly trio to be going up against, and they're playing aggressive. I feel like, you either are going to play less aggressive, knowing that you can't jump, or you're going to play even more aggressive, knowing that your opponents can't jump, so it's easier to lock them down, piece control them, and keep them in the box.
And we're taking a look as that aggressive trio was able to net
I
so
wanna end my
many
stream.
elims in the bow hunter round. We're talking about
Great shot right there.
yes.
Is going down.